Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. With the video title, you know what this video is about. AEW Revolution review. This is on March the 15th. AEW Revolution in 2026. Crazy show, very good show. And you've seen the last match, of course, the main event. Hangman Adam Page versus MJF. Hangman Page falls short. He loses, kind of poetic a little bit in a sense. He loses the same way he won the World Championship last year at All In. When he choked Moxley out, that's the same way he lost in this match right here. He got Brody on the stretcher. I did left on the stretcher like that too, so we probably won't see Hangman for a little while. But he can no longer challenge for the World Championship. He put that clause in there himself. He said, if I cannot beat you here at Revolution, I do not deserve a challenge for the World Championship ever again. Like that. So he put a lot of pressure on himself, was doing everything he could to win that match like that in the end, but just couldn't get it done like that. He had MJF number many times, but this time he just didn't have it. MJF wins and retains his World Championship, and now we're gonna see what happens. MJF, I think the next pay-per-view is what's in April? The Dynasty? Or Dynasty? The Dynasty already happened. The Dynasty might be in April, right? Dynasty or Double or Nothing is in May. I think April is Dynasty. It might be Dynasty, then Double or Nothing, and then I think it's like either Forbidden Door, then All In or something like that. I think All In is kind of around August or something. But yeah, it's gonna be very crazy to see who's the next opponent for MJF. We know he's gonna be gloating. He's gonna be gloating about it on the show and everything as well. But that match right there was crazy. You've seen the syringe getting put in Hangman's mouth, kind of like what he did to Swerve, like that when he was in his dark rampage, like that. Same thing. He hit him in the head with the chair, and then we've seen of course, the chopsticks getting put in MJF head. I think Brian said he just got his new hair as well. He just got his hair done. That's almost the chopsticks, man, pushed his hairline back to his original state. But we'll see. But that right there was a crazy match. Texas death match. A lot of people were saying this is not wrestling. Yeah, it's not wrestling. It's a Texas death match. This right here is two individuals who despise each other, who are trying to end each other. That's the purpose of the match like that. This is not a wrestling match. It's not a match you see in grapples and headlocks. This right here is a Texas death match. This right here is a match of to the death like that, in the sense of you can't kill nobody in the ring, but bring them close as death as possible in that ring. That type of match right there was very crazy. That's a top tier match. One of the best matches between those two guys, because they had some crazy matches in their whole tenure going against each other. That right there is a big time match between those guys. Last year Revolution, remember Hangman Page defeated MJF. This year Revolution is the opposite. MJF defeating Hangman Page. So that right there was the main event match. That was a crazy match. But let's dive into what else happened on the show as well. Okay, guys, the other matches that happened on the show, we've seen FTR versus the Bucks. Crazy match, very crazy match. Shatter Machine from the top rope, and we see that FTR retain their championship titles versus the Young Bucks, and also my boy Adam Copeland, my favorite wrestler of all time, Edge. Copeland returns. Cope and Cage both return like that, looking for revenge. The last time they was there, remember Beth Phoenix got taken out by FTR like that, looking for revenge like that, looking at them. And we also seen them stare down the Young Bucks too. We never seen Cope and Christian go against the Young Bucks either like that. So it's a lot of big time matches that could probably happen in the tag team division. So both of those guys are back and about to be very crazy. We also seen Toni Storm defeat Marina, and then after the match, Ronda Rousey popped up. That was very surprising. I was like, Ronda Rousey. I don't know about that one, but she looked all right in the Ring of Honor. Remember she went against Athena and Billy Starks in Ring of Honor like that. They were like last year or something like that. But yeah, it's very interesting. That was a very interesting one right there. But we'll see how things kind of shape out, things kind of go. So we'll see how things happen, because Toni Storm, next opponent, I guess, could be Ronda Rousey, and maybe it's a tag team match. Maybe she go find Mina, or she find another partner or something. Maybe Dana Perazzo or something. I don't know. She finds somebody who she's familiar with, bring them in, and see how things shape out. We also seen Moxley defeat Takesha. That probably was like one of the matches, in my opinion, match of the night. Maybe like that, in terms of like just being a regular match and not nothing like crazy or any gimmicks or anything in the match. Like that was a very good match right there between Moxley and Takesha. They was going at it, and Moxley defeating Takesha in the final little showdown right there. I feel like they might meet up again though eventually, like later down the line a little bit. But that was a good showing. Moxley been playing and been fighting very good. I said playing, I'm thinking of football too much. Made a lot of football videos, basketball videos. Like, he playing very good. He been fighting very good in that ring like that, going out there and defending that championship title week after week, and just going out there and making things happen. I know most of the matches was like eliminator matches, but he was going out there and just like going and just being the MVP, being the ace of the company. And then after the match, we seen Will Ospreay pop up. Will Ospreay is back. he did some crazy move. He almost jacked himself up a little bit when he did that move. He did that flip, and like he almost hit the apron a little bit right there. But he looks smaller, like lighter, and he looks faster, like that, more explosive. And he jumped higher too as well. Like that. I know he was jumping high at first, but he lost a little weight like that. You know, he used to be like, you know, have a little muscle to him. He kind of dropped back down to like maybe a younger Will Ospreay. But he's moving very fast like that, and we're going to see him go out there and showcase why he's still one of the best. And he came back for some revenge for Moxley. I know Moxley has been kind of more like a face, like, you know, now lately, but his antics, his past deeds that he did, he still destroyed some people. Remember, he did like, I think like 7 paradigm shifts to Will Ospreay's neck, and then stomping his head in and stuff and doing all type of crazy things to Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay was gone for a while like that. And he did all that to him, came back. So even if you know you turned good, you still wrong some people in the past, and now they're coming back. So we'll see how things shape out between those guys, Ospreay and Moxley having a match. I know a lot of people predicting that Ospreay be the one that enters All In as the number 1 contender for the world title, but you never know. You never know, it could be the storyline. You never know what might turn out to be. We're also seeing new tag team champions be crowned. We're seeing the Divine. Was it the Divine Dominion? Megan Bain, Alina Cross defeating Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron. Willow Nightingale was already banged up. She's the powerhouse. She's the MVP of the group like that. So she's already banged up. She defeated Alina Cross earlier to retain her TBS championship, but at the fight later that night. But after the match, she got beat up and jumped and stuff. So she was already jacked up and banged up, and they defeated them. So we'll see if they ever get a rematch for that. We're seeing my boy Swerve handle business like that. Popping up there with the Candyman outfit on like that, coming from the mirror to say his name, and I promise you see Candyman. Say his name 3 times, and you see him like that. He told you the most dangerous man in AEW. In a vertebreaker outside the ring on exposed ground. The powerbomb on the apron. Brody King was fighting though. He was fighting this match. He was doing everything he could in this match like that. But Swerve defeated him, and then Kenny Omega popped up after the match to stop him from ending Brody King's career by stomping his head through a cinder block. So we'll see Kenny Omega versus Swerve 2, and we'll see what happens in that match. Swerve is already up 1-0, so we'll see what goes on. We're also seeing Thekla defeat Statlander as well. Very good match too as well, like that 2 out of 3 pinfalls match, going back and forth with it. Statlander got distracted. You know, Sisters of Sin has been a problem. They popping in there like that, and popping up with that gothic hot topic looking at shit. Popping up, messing your match up and stuff, and you gotta look around, you gotta fight both of them off. But how you do that? You turn around, you get speared. You get speared, then you get curb stomped 2 times, and it's over. Like that. So hopefully Stat gets some revenge eventually. But yeah, the numbers game. Thekla already a strong opponent, but you got to deal with her and deal with the Sisters of Sin as well like that. It become very difficult. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see who's Tekla's next opponent. I thought maybe it might be Toni Storm again like that, but I think Toni Storm will have her a time away from the world title picture. I'm trying to predict. I would love to see Queen Aminata, because her and Thekla had a rivalry going on before Queen Aminata hurt her neck. We'll see if she's healthy. That would be cool to see. Queen Aminata coming back, fighting Thekla. Who else? Mercedes Moné, because Thekla did mention her name. That'd be interesting too to see. So it's some matches that she can have out there. So pretty good matches. So we'll see how things play out for her. Andrade defeated Bandito. We also that was a good match too. Good match between the two. Andrade, we getting the victory in the end. Might see something else between those individuals. We also seen it was the trios match. It was like 3-on-3. It was a 3-on-3 match. Then 2 of them met. A trios match between Mystico. It was Mystico, Kevin Knight, and Mike Bailey defeating the Don Callis family to win the trios championship. They said Mystico is all elite now too, so he got a dual contract. He got a contract with AEW and CMLL right now, as well as being one of the trios champions. So that's very cool to see. And then also we have a match with I think it was Cassidy, Roderick Strong, Darby. That was a lot of people versus the Dolls like that. They defeated the Dolls like that, getting revenge finally on them. Gabe Kidd got his hand was trapped in there, couldn't come in the match like that too, and they was able to defeat them and get a big time win. So that was cool to see. But yeah, those other matches that happened, of course, on the show. A lot of big time matches. This pay-per-view right here, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 actually, because I didn't have no dull moment while watching pay-per-view. Like watching it, like I was seated. I didn't have any dull moment watching pay-per-view like that. And a lot of the after the matches, they had segments that set up things in the future to keep the storyline going or to start a new storyline as well. That was very good to see. You know, it was very fun. Like that, very fun show, very good show. Watching that, we'll see how things kind of pan out and how things kind of go. But that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel, which will probably be on Wednesday for Dynamite Review, unless we got another video we got to make or something. But be on the lookout for that. Peace out.